Welcome to Joy News Interactive with me, Mapita Sibidi. We're live from digital address GA0992539 in Kokomemule, Accra. You can also watch us live on DSTV channel 421 and Go TV channel 144. But you can join the interactive train on Facebook and Twitter. We are Joy News on TV. And since it's Wednesday, Kobe, Spike and Kurma will join us for Tech Talk, so you don't want to miss it. Now let's go to our first story. So Kennedy Agyapong, the central member of parliament, has been trending on Facebook and Twitter. This is because he's threatened to reveal the identity of investigative journalist Amariao Anas. So now this morning he resorted to showing pictures of a man believed to be Anas. Let's check out the tweets and Facebook comments. So let's start with Twitter and see. The last time he was the second trend in Ghana. As you can see in the Ghana trends, he's the second. Kennedy Agyapong with 1,508 tweets. So let's see if we can get some of those tweets. So the first trending is Pusha T, but the last time 5 minutes ago it was Drake on our first trend. But let's go to our tweets, Kennedy Agyapong, and let's see what people have been saying. So at Nana_Lavender says, could Kennedy Agyapong be in the number 12 video? So he's asking that question, that could Kennedy Agyapong be in the number 12 video? And at _Stacy says, Anas's mode of investigation is unethical, but it's in the interest of the public, so nobody should sue him or take him on. I totally disagree with Mr. Kennedy Agyapong. And at Duchess_Woidat says, why is Kennedy Agyapong bothered about Anas's video? So that's the question people are posing, that why is Kennedy Agyapong worried about Anas's video? And at M_Tiniha says, I thought Kennedy Agyapong was against corruption until the 12th Anas expose. Man is acting childish and scared. You support a course until you realize you're going to you're going down to #This is Ghana. It will be over soon. And at Obi Mpena Osteen says, I still stand with Kennedy Agyapong because he's truthful. So that's at Obi, who says he stands with Kennedy Agyapong because he's truthful. And at Guy Hector Manuel says, Kennedy Agyapong might be right, but that's not what we want to hear now. If he has a case against Anas, we'll be glad he also pursues it. But now we will protect Anas until proven or found guilty. And this tweet says, why is Kennedy Agyapong crying more than the bereaved? And this is from @official_Sitso, who says, so according to Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, Anas has been going round setting people up. So that's @official_Sitso, who says, okay, so according to Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, Anas has been going around setting people up. And at @Kobe_ says, Kennedy Agyapong is involved in the expose, you can clearly tell. So those are your tweets. And at Ibuza90 says, Kennedy Agyapong, I have a feeling at Anas Global has something on you. You are trying so hard to discredit him. Now, we just did Twitter. Kennedy Agyapong was trending, the second trend in the Ghana trends. Now, let's go to Facebook. We had some interesting comments on that. Let's see if we can get those on your screen. Remember, we are Joy News on TV and on Facebook and Twitter. So keep your comments, keep your tweets coming. We gladly appreciate it. So this one, let's see, says, Honorable Kennedy Agyapong is seriously missing the point. I don't know about others, but at least I can speak for myself. Let's see. So let's see. The interest is not to see how he looks, but how he has uncovered. Okay, so what he has uncovered. Honorable, why are you, someone who has stated time without number that you hate corruption, fighting a anti-corruption crusader? So besides, what is the proof that this is an us? Someone who has over 100 prosthetic faces. How about the face we saw on BBC? Honorable, why are you fighting what our president believes in and sees as a way to fight corruption? So this is on Facebook. Let's see if we can get another Facebook comment. So if you type Kennedy Agyapong, you can see all of these comments. But this says, if this is Anas, then this guy is really handsome. Anas is powerful. So Kennedy Agyapong releases 6 never seen pictures of Anas. And at Mary Kay says, well, she shared a post and says, well, kind of disappointed because it is not him. If Kennedy continues, then it means that he got something to hide. And secondly, Anas will come after him soon. Kennedy is supposed to help the youth and the nation. This is not helping. The nation fights against corruption as Kennedy and Nana Addo claimed they will fight when they're in power. Something is fishy and Anas cannot be stopped. So that's Mary Kay who shared a post there. But Frank comes and says that Honorable Kennedy Agyapong says he won't allow Anas to bring NPP down. So my harmless question is Anas's expose about NPP and is the NPP engaging in some corrupt practices too, which when Ghanaians finally watch the video, their days will be numbered. God bless our homeland, Ghana. Hashtag number 12, hashtag June 6. And that's when the documentary is set to be released. At Samuel says, Kennedy Agyapong on fire. Oh, he really has a lot of evidence. Just seen Anas for the first time. All right, so that's at Samuel, who says he's just seen Anas for the first time. Okay, so on your screen right now, these are the pictures. Let's see if we can see. So these are the pictures. This is the apparent Anas. Well, in my opinion, wow, very handsome young man. But let's see what the comment is about. Okay, so Kennedy Agyapong is a joke. This man who calls himself an honorable, voted by thousands of voters and representing Ghanaians in our noble House of Parliament. Readers, these are the pictures the so-called anti-corruption fighter has released claiming to be Anas, the ace investigative journalist. All while meaning Ghanaians should support Anas because even the president of the nation, then opposition leader in 2012, says he'll use the Anas principle in fighting corruption. So what has changed now? What is the stance of the president on this issue? They should call Kennedy into order. Are the faces even the same? So this is my last comment I'm going to take from Evans up here, who says, I'm highly disappointed in Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. So if you're a journalist, you can't build a house. This is awful and shameful to hear from someone who calls himself an honorable. Respect journalists, honorable. Being a politician doesn't mean you can frown upon others. It's pathetic. I had respect for him, but from today he has made me lose respect for him. Okay, so he's lost respect for Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Now let's talk Shatawali Stonebwoy. So a dancehall act, Shatawali has challenged fellow dancehall artist Stonebwoy to a lyrical battle to know who the best dancehall artist is. So now according to Shatawali, he believes he will murder Stonebwoy because he's not a freestyle artist who can match him when it comes to a battle. So this is what he said. He's like, let's host a show one-on-one, Shatawali and Stonebwoy. I am a freestyle artist. You can't stand me one-on-one. I am not like you people who write. So Shatawali, this is what he said. So we asked you guys, what do you think? What are your thoughts on this, Shatawali versus Stonebwoy? I mean, it's always trending. People always talk about Shatawali, Stonebwoy, BIM Nation. So let's see if we can get your comments on that. And Kweku Billy says, and who are the judges? We want Nana, JJ, and Mr. Kofo to be the judges, la. All right. And Joshua says, Shatawali Stonebwoy is not your size. Stop disgracing yourself. And everyone says, I beg, Shatta. There we go. I beg, Shatta. Okay. Cool, that's what Yvonne say. But Buffy Tintin says these two should combine and get us one factory. I think that's relevant. And McBride Homie says, this can only be done in Ghana. They should rather collaborate to build a buoyant music industry. But Shatta shouldn't dare Stone Boy. And at Ziada says, hey, Shatta, don't disgrace yourself, or because we win, you take motorbike already at Labadi. You want rematch, eh? Alright, so that's at Ziada. And at Mickey Don says, no need for a battle. They should just settle down and bring out a hit dancehall banger to the world. Let me take your last comment on that. Well, your last 3 comments. But Ben says, that will settle the score for sure. Joshua says, Shatta Wali, you sure? You sure? Because I know that guy very well. And Mohammed says, Shatta, please go sleep, why? You can't handle Stone God. Alright, remember you can join the interactive train on Facebook and Twitter. We are Joy News on TV. We're going to take a quick breather, but when we come back, Spikey Nkrumah joins me in studio.